Hello students, welcome to my next online class. So this is the continuation video of the chapter matrix. In my previous online class, I have shown some questions that is based on adjoint on matrix. So how to find the adjoint of a 2 cross 2 matrix or 3 cross 3 matrix. So here we will be finding the inverse of a given matrix as well as what are the conditions for the singular matrix. As you can see in the board, I have noted down one question, that is A equals to 3, 6, 2, 4, right? We have to show whether this matrix is a singular matrix or not. So the condition for the singular matrix will be mod A must be equals to 0. That means the value of that matrix must be equals to 0. After solving, after getting the value of that matrix, if we are getting 0, we can say that yes, it is a singular matrix. So we know as it is a 2 cross 2 matrix, we will be multiplying diagonally. So 3 into 4, 12 minus 2 into 6, 12. That means 12 minus 12 is 0. Yes, it is a singular matrix, right? So what is the condition for the singular matrix? Mod of A must be equals to 0. In my next question, you see, find the value of x if this matrix is a singular matrix. Now already it is being said in the question that this matrix, the given matrix is singular. So we can take mod A equals to 0. So this will be the condition. We'll substitute the value of mod A equals to 0. From there we will be getting the value of x, right? So what will be the value of mod x then? So mod x first we will consider for A11 position 8, and we will find the minor for this element. So if you hide corresponding row and column, we will be getting 7 minus 4 x, right? Next we will be taking minus as a formula. Then what element we have here? Minus 6. This minus 6 within the bracket, again minor of minus 6. When I say minor of minus 6 or minor of particular element, that means that element we have to hide the corresponding row and column. Like minus 6 will be hiding this column and this row. So the elements left that will be placed in the matrix. Okay. So next we have to find for 2, that means plus 2. In my first video I have told why we are taking a plus minus alternately. You see what was the position of this? This is A11, that means I is also 1, J also 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 is an even number, so we are taking a plus. What is the position of this element? Minus 6, that is 1, 2. That means row number 1 and column number 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is an odd number, therefore I am taking a minus sign. Again when you consider for element 2, you see we have 1, 3. That means row number 1 and column number 3. That means 1 plus 3, 4. 4 is an even number, so I am considering a plus, right? Plus 2. Now corresponding row and column when you find, we will get minus 6, 7, 2 and minus 4. And this must be equals to 0. Okay, because we are using this condition. So here 8 x into 7, 7x by formula minus plus 4 is 16. Again minus plus x into minus 6, that is minus 6x, minus 2 into minus 4, that is minus 8. Minus and minus becomes plus. Plus 2 minus 4 into minus 6, that is minus into minus, that is positive quantity. 4 6 is 24. 24 minus 2 7 is 14, that is 24 minus 14. And this total must be equals to 0 as per singular matrix. Now we will solve this within the bracket. 8 into 7, 56x minus 8 6 is 48 and here 128 plus and plus minus 36x plus 48 plus 48, or we can solve here 24 minus 14, that is 10. 10 into 2, 20. Okay, so 56x minus 36x will be getting here 20x and minus 28 as it is 48 plus 20, that is 68 equals to 0, or 20x when I will get to that side we will get 128 minus 68. So from here we will be getting 60, right? So that means 20x equals to 60, or x equals to 60 by 20, that is 3. So the value of x is 3. find whether A inverse exists or not. You see, a matrix A is given, that is 4, 5, 2, 3, and we have to check whether inverse of this given matrix is existing or not, right? So first we have to find its value of a given matrix. So whenever you are asked to find an inverse of a given matrix, you need to find its value, right? We have to find its mod A. So you see the mod A, that is the magnitude of this matrix, will be 3 into 4 minus 2 into 5, that is 10, that is 12 minus 10 is 2. So as you can see, the value of the given matrix is not equals to 0. If it is equals to 0, then we will say it is a singular matrix, and A inverse does not exist for a singular matrix. In that case, we have to take some other assumption. That one I will come later on, right? So we will be solving the equations where the mod A is not equals to 0. So we can say, as mod A is not equals to 0, so it is not a singular matrix, therefore A inverse exists. And the formula of a given matrix, that is inverse of a matrix, is given by adjoint A by mod A. So this formula we have to use. In my last class, I have taught you how to get the adjoint of a given matrix. Whenever you are finding an adjoint of a given matrix, first you have to find the cofactor of the matrix. Cofactor of a matrix A, you see, of this matrix, what is this position? A11, A12, A21, A22. Okay. So in a shortcut method, we will be finding the cofactor of the given matrix. Like when I say A11, that means A11 is pointing this position, right? We will be hiding corresponding column and corresponding row. And what we will be getting here? 3. So I have substituted by here 3. Similarly, A12, let me show once more again. So A11, when I am hiding here, we will be getting 3, right? A12, that is for this element 5. When I hide this column and this row, we will be getting here 2. Similarly, A21, for this element corresponding column and row, when I hide, we will get 5. Similarly, for 3, we will be getting here 4, right? But you see, 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 is an even number, so we will be getting here plus, that means no sign change. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 is an odd number, therefore initially it was plus, so I substituted here with minus. A21, that means 2 plus 1 is an odd number, therefore the sign will change. Initially it was plus 5, I have substituted by minus 5. And 2 plus 2, that is 4. 4 is an even number, so no sign change, right? Now cofactor, once we have got, we can find adjoint A very easily by transposing a given matrix. So when you will transpose this matrix, when you transpose, as you know, diagonal elements will remain same, that is 3 and 4 will be unchanged. Just minus 5 and minus 2 will change their position. So usually they have exchanged their position here. 3 minus 5 minus 2 4. Now this is an adjoint of a matrix. We need to find inverse. Therefore, what is the formula? Adjoint A by mod A. Mod A already we got 2. That is adjoint A. We can write this one also. A inverse equals to adjoint A. Adjoint A we got here 3 minus 5 minus 2 4, right? Divided by mod A. Mod A is 2. So this one is rewritten as A inverse equals to half 3 minus 5 minus 2 4. Now one thing you have to note here, like for example, if we have all the elements, that is the multiple of 2. If we have here 6, like for example, here we have 6, here we have 4, here we have 2, here we have 0, right? So what will be our answer? When you multiply half within each and every element, that means 2 3 is 6, we will be getting here 3, 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2, and 2 0 is 3, right? So this will be our answer. But here it is not cancelling, so we will keep half as it is outside. Okay, so this is our required answer. So same way we will be finding for the 3 cross 3 matrix also. Same question, whether A inverse exists or not for this given matrix. We will find mod A. So 3 into 2 minus 1 into minus 6. So minus 1 into minus 6 will get 6. So 6 minus 6 is 0. So A is a singular matrix, therefore A inverse does not exist. Question number 4b. Find the sum of this given matrix and its multiplicative inverse. So one matrix is given here. We need to find sum of a given matrix plus its inverse. That means A plus A inverse we have to find. So A is already given in the question. We will be finding A inverse. Before that, we will find the magnitude of given matrix. So 7 into 2 14. 14 minus 15. 5 into 3 15. So 14 minus 15, that is negative 1. That is, therefore mod A is not equals to 0. It is not a singular matrix, right? So therefore A inverse exists. To find A inverse, we have to find its adjoint, and to find adjoint, we have to find its cofactor, right? So cofactor of A, you see, for this element 2, I am hiding corresponding column and row. What will get here? 7. Similarly for 3, if you hide column and row, will get my first here we will get here 5. You see, this plus minus I have placed because of its position. We have to place in terms of formula. If you remember, Aij equals to minus 1 to the power I plus j mij, right? So this was the formula. Okay, so you can find cofactor of each element individually, or you can use direct. Like for what will be minor of this element 2, if you hide corresponding column and row, we will be getting here 7. Similarly for 3, if you hide corresponding row and column, we will get here 5. For 5, we will be getting here 3, and for 7, we will be getting here 2. Okay, so but you remember what is the position of this? A1 1, 1 plus 1 2, so sign will be unchanged. This is 1 2, 1 plus 2 3, so 3 is an odd number, so sign will get changed here minus. This is 2 1, 2 plus 1 3, 3 is an odd number, so sign will get changed at this position, and 2 plus 2 4, 4 is an even number, so therefore I have substituted this matrix here. So this is the cofactor of A, and to find adjoint of A, cofactor inverse or cofactor transpose we will find, complement of that cofactor, we will get the adjoint here. That means cofactor we got here. When you will transpose this, that means diagonal elements will remain same and other elements will get interchanged. Okay, so A inverse equals to adjoint A by det A. Adjoint A is this one, and det A we got here negative 1, so we will divide this by minus 1, minus 1 will be coming out, and minus I am multiplying within the bracket, then each and every element will get multiplied by minus 1. So plus 7 will become minus 1, and minus 3 will become plus 3. Similarly 5 and minus 2. Now you see, this is the A inverse. According to our question, A plus A inverse we have to find. A is the given matrix, and A inverse what we have found. Now we will add 2 plus minus 7, that is minus 5, 3 plus 3, that is 6, 5 plus 5 10, and 7 minus 2, that is 5. So this is our given answer. Next question, we have find the value of m such that minus 5 to 15 minus 7 m equals to 5005, right? We have to get the value, this matrix m, it is unknown matrix. So let us consider this matrix to be as A. Okay, so if this matrix is A, then what we can write here? We can write here AM, that means this matrix is A, AM equals to 5005, right? Or m equals to A inverse. When A will go through other side, then it will become 1 by A. 1 by A can be written as A inverse. A inverse 5005. So in order to find the value of m, we have to find A inverse. Then whatever answer we will be getting for A inverse, we will multiply with 5005, right? So A is given this matrix. Mod A is not equals to 0, and we are getting a 5. Therefore A inverse exists. We will find cofactor of A by hiding corresponding row and column and putting the minus sign. Okay, we will put in the sign convention and we will get the cofactor of A. After getting cofactor of A, we will find adjoint of A by transposing the cofactor. So diagonal elements will remain same, only this element will get changed. So minus 15 and minus 2 will change their position. So we got adjoint A also. Now in order to find A inverse, we have seen we have to find adjoint A by det A. Det A is 5 and adjoint A is minus 7, minus 2, minus 15, minus 5. So this divided by 5 is 1 by 5. Okay, this can be written as 1 by 5, or this has to be written as by 5. So you see here, we need to find here m equals to A inverse. So in place of A inverse, I have substituted the value of A inverse and 5005 as it is. So 1 by 5 as it is. Now when you multiply, cross multiplication, row column multiplication, minus 7 into 5, minus 35, plus minus 2 into 0, 0. So minus 35. Similarly, minus 7 into 0, 0, minus 2 into 5, that is minus 10. Similarly, minus 15 into 5, that is minus 75, and minus 5 into 0, 0. So likewise, we have multiplied this also. Now 1 by 5, when you multiply with each and every element, we will be getting 1 by 5 into minus 35, 1 by 5 into minus 10, right? 1 by 5 into minus 75, and 1 by 5 into minus 25. So 5 7 is 35, 5 2 is 10, 5 15 is and 5 5s are, and we'll put the negative sign inside, right, as it is. So this is our required answer. So this is the value of n. Now we'll find for 3 cross 3 matrix. So this is a 3 cross 3 matrix, and we have to find A inverse, right? We have to find A inverse for this given matrix. We'll find mod A first, whether to check whether A inverse exists or not. Okay, so first step will be the getting of magnitude of mod A. So mod A I am considering for first row. If you expand along first row, that means 1. If you hide, so how we are finding the value of the given matrix for 3 cross 3? So same way we have found here, and we got here 1, right? That means mod A is not equals to 0. So mod A, that is, it is not a singular matrix, therefore A inverse exists. Now we will finding for cofactor of this given matrix. So cofactor of A, as we know that there are 9 elements, so there will be 9 minor. So for one element, what is the element minor of 1? So if you hide corresponding column and row, we will get 5, 4, minus 3, minus 2. Similarly, minor of 4 will be 4 element, minor of 3. So like this, there are 9 elements, there will be 9 blocks, okay, or we can say 9 minors. So for this element I have drawn this block, so for this element I have drawn this block, and alternately plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So it will start with plus and it will end with plus, right? Now you see, for this element, when you hide corresponding row and column, we will get 5, 4, minus 3, minus 2. That means 5, 4, minus 3, minus 2. Similarly, for this element, we will hide corresponding row and column, we will get 2, 4, 1, minus 2. That means 2, 4, 1, minus 2. So similarly, for each and every element, we will hide corresponding column and row. Like for example, 4. We want to find minor of 4. That means we will hide corresponding column and corresponding row. Then we will get 1, 4, 1, minus 3. Right? So 1, 4, 1, minus 3. So like this, we will find a minor for each and every element. After getting, we will cross multiply the minus 2 into 5, minus 10. By formula minus 3 into minus 4, minus 12. So minus minus plus. So similarly, we will solve for this determinant now. So we will place the answers here. So minus 10 plus 12, that is 2. Minus 4, minus 8, minus minus plus 8, minus 11. Similarly, 9 minus 8 is 1, but minus is there, so minus 1. So similarly, we will write this one. This is the cofactor. And when you transpose this cofactor, we will get adjoint A. So diagonal elements remain same. So row will change to column and column will change to row. So adjoint A is this one. Now A inverse, we know adjoint A by date A. So date A, how much did you get here? 1. That means adjoint A divided by 1. So this is our required answer. Okay. So this type of questions are there in your exercise. For this exercise, like you see, I will be giving the PDF file, also the questions PDF file. If you don't have the book, so you will practice from there. Any matrix is given, suppose A is also given, B is also given, and question is that we have to find here A, B inverse, right? So first we will multiply A and B. Whatever answer we will get, then we will find the inverse of that matrix. Okay. So similar type of questions are there. So you need to practice this question from this exercise, right? So see you soon in my next video.